X2 here, and welcome back to the Lord of the Rings, the Third Age. We are back after a little while. It's been a bit over a month, which, wow, it never feels like it's been as long as it is with some games. Well, that was okay. Let's I suppose we'll go into the computer system. Oh, what's going on? My yes, that's an achievement-related thing. That's what that is. Basically, it's to get old school achievements for games. Oh, yeah, let's go against these guys, man. I'm hearing a voice that's not my own. I can't tell if that's someone else's stream or what. I genuinely have no idea what I'm Let's get that lower. Okay. Cool. Come on in, Israel. Easy clap. I don't remember what I was working towards with anyone, naturally, so, we'll just start whacking away at them. Ooh, dang, nice hit. Let's just take this boy down. Oh my goodness. Wow. That hot goes kind of crazy. But I forgot the typical stuffs. The typical links. Let me try one thing to see if it fixes this. Nope, it's not even playing sound from that. So, should be fine. There we go. Good hit. Okay, gotta write myself back up to the normal streaming capacity. I'm not too used to doing full energy constantly. Alright, Idriel, what kind of sword you got? Seems like that's just the same thing but with more damage. Works for me. Oh, I meant to do two. And then, does that change anything for these? No, it does not. So, I don't think I'm working on anything particular with anyone, so I could just basically use whatever abilities benefit me the most. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's go ahead and just, ah, come on, head on, buddy. At least no stunning. Can't keep everyone stunned forever, though, so. Oh, wait, what? Okay, fine. Okay, Elagos, you can switch out for Barathor. And we'll throw it on a stand fast, so we don't have to keep stun locking them in a row. Oh, nice, Royal Grace. So I guess I do get to move on with another Barathor skills in that department. Down he goes. Let's just start hammering away at these guys. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to the end of Moria today, but if we can get somewhere close, I think that'll be pretty good. Yeah, he's back awake. And down you go. And I guess just Citadel Rage. And he should go down. Nice. Okay, Barathor, you are learning War Call next. I think Shield of Courage is probably the best next move to earn. It doesn't get us closer to Captain's Inspire, which kind of sucks. Captain's Inspire is a very good move, but yeah, I just think having that ability to remove negative effects is going to be very useful, especially once we start getting to the Rohan areas. So there's nothing up here, right? Can't even go up there. Yeah, I have to go down this way. Over here.
Be in the sarcophagus.
It is the last of my kin, if you must know.
Oh, the last of your kin get put in a sarcophagus. That's kind of weird. Oh boy. Let's hopefully stop him from stunning us. Sweet. We'll throw in a stand fast. Just, we might have to throw it out again once Elagos gets around here, but seems pretty good. Won't kill him, but it'll hopefully heal himself instead of doing something worse. Okay, not bad. I'm actually just gonna go all out on this guy. I'm planning on switching Hot out for Elagast anyway, so. Okay, nice. Alright, let's get Elagast up in here. Gotta get the Fellowship of Grace up. Everyone's starting to lose their action points. Which isn't as a big of a deal for Adriel, but still quite inconvenient. Oh, I can't throw up Royal Grace, unfortunately. We'll get it and throw up Company Valor then. Just hopefully start dodging some stuff. What the heck was that? Whoa, okay. That's funky. I don't know if I've ever seen that animation before. Wow. We'll throw on a stand fast just in case they ever target Elagos with one of their stunning things. The stunning blades. Okay, I guess we can just start buffing stuff up. With Elagast, I actually plan to use Flash Arrow just to make sure they all hit their attacks less often. And it hits everyone, so that's even better. Nice, good hits. Good job, everyone. Ooh, and both Elagast and Idril ended 69 action points. We're truly winning out here today, folks. This is what peak gaming looks like. Kill the Goblin Chieftain. Epic scene of Middle-earth, Hat-Hot's sorrow. Moria's cruel inhabitants destroyed all that Hat-Hot loved.
I shall reveal what I know of your companion, for dwarves share well the stories of their fellows.
This particular shot is really low quality.
The sons travelled with Balin to Moria. No mirth did they find there. The goblins slew all his sons, and I fear
Aww.
devoured them.
Poor guy.
Warmth in this dwarf. This dark knowledge turned his heart to stone. In my own journey to Moria, I travelled with another dwarf, Gimli, son of Gloin.
That's really sucked, knowing your sons went to their death like that in such a dark place, which I guess they would call home if it weren't overrun by goblins, you know. I actually need to interact with this. Gives us the Goblin Bow. New Griefs for Idril and a short bow for Elagos, which reduces his strength by 3 and his HP by 7. but with an additional speed and 2 dexterity, which I think that's worth it. It's more important that he hits shots than that he does a lot of damage. Okay, moving on. This is where I came from. No, it's not. I don't think so. Okay, I see that mandatory battle, so I'm gonna assume this is correct. Okay, let's go with something minor. I gotta start getting everyone's action points back, no matter who switches out. I should probably keep Berthor in for that reason. Okay, Berthor, unfortunately you cannot really do much. Because we have to keep up. We have to make sure we keep enough action points to where you can use Fellowship Grace when it rotates back out to everyone, to whoever switches, which I guess will be Elagast in this case. Probably could have just killed this guy, although that certainly does put a damper on things. Oh god, even at drill's getting low. Maybe we can drain this guy of all of his spirits, but he won't stun us. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Let's start getting everyone back to reasonable levels of action points. And now we're going to instantly use all of Hadhod's just to whiff. I'm not sure if this will kill you, but it'll get you pretty close. And we can't stand fast, nice, because of the discount from perfect mode. Okay, pretty decent action points to get back. Let's go and activate Company Valor so that there's more odds to miss. I once again find myself just narrating all the moves. I feel like that's really boring, but I keep going back to it. Because I don't know what else to say. Idril, you can start healing up people, I guess. And we'll throw out a Company Might as well. Getting Berthor's leadership skills are generally very good because he has so many good ones. Oh, nice, that's a huge chunk of action points. That's like a ridiculous amount. I don't know why it sometimes seems to vary which ones are impacted by however much. Okay, I think we're good with everything useful except for Royal Grace, which I do not have enough for, so we'll just... With all the new games I'm playing, it's actually pretty hard to figure out what I even want to do at a given point. And when I do know what I want to do, it's hard to figure out when I want to balance it out. Like now I'm playing 6 games basically, so I don't want to drop any of them, but at the same time, it's definitely hard, especially with my inconsistent schedule, to be able to play them as much as I want. Okay. I don't think anything... No, not quite. Okay, it actually fades some more. So I did miss it. Okay. Just want to make sure I do them all. All the mandatory ones. Or the quote-unquote mandatory ones, at least. Because I guess that one's fine, but... Probably switch Israel out here. Oh, god damn it. Well, shoot, I don't know what to do now. Guess we'll just throw in a stand fast to prevent stun. I think I said fast, but that's definitely not correct. Yep, there's the annoying move. Wow, they're missing a lot. This will not miss. Okay, like I said, I definitely want to switch Israel out, so I'm probably going to just smack on one of these guys a bit. Okay. The reason why is because Elagast is low on action points. So I guess we'll just throw out a normal attack. Ooh, I actually got a kill there. It's pretty wild. Whoops, wrong move. Yeah, I could tell I was going to miss. I heard from the sound effect. There we go. The cycle is back on, and we'll throw out a flash arrow. It's not as definitive as arrows of sleep on the veteran, but it'll help overall just to make sure that things don't hit as often. Like, that's a miss, I can tell. Oh god, counterattacks. I mean, I'm definitely prepping for the big bad fight that's gonna come up at the end of this stage. Okay, that went right through him. What the heck? No, I didn't really need to do that, but couldn't hurt to slow him down even more. Will this kill? I think it will. Ah, not quite. We'll use Hat Spirit Powers whenever we get a good opportunity, like this is the end of a fight. Oh, come on. Nail him. There we go. I feel like I'll actually be able to make more content out of that final fight. Because I feel like I'll actually be able to just explain my plan once, and then it'll be exciting enough, hopefully, after that to figure out something else to say. Well, I have no idea how close I am to that. I always forget how long the Moria section in general is. Specifically, East Moria. Okay. Skills, I don't think there's anything new. Nope. Am I? I think I'm at the end, I want to say. I think I'll be able to wrap up Moria in this session. Unless things take on a particularly large amount of time. So I'll probably just try to bulldoze a lot of these fights now. It's not like I really need action points that badly or anything. Or it's not like I need skills particularly bad or anything. I probably should have used Stand Fast instead of just going straight for Ecthelian Wrath. But I guess they're not going to stun me anyway, so it doesn't matter. Use Flash Arrow to make that even more likely. Or even less likely, rather. That didn't kill. Wow. That's actually shocking. Ooh, and that will kill him. Okay, I'd rather get hit by that than, oh, well, guess I don't get a choice. Alright, Alagos, tag out. Now I can just bully these guys, kind of, it certainly does go a lot quicker. I didn't mean to do a normal attack there, but, you know, it works. And I've actually already got my team planned out for this fight. I mean, obviously everyone will have to participate at least a little bit, but because that'll be an insane. I stuttered so much there. That'll be an insane amount of experience that'll be missed out if someone doesn't step foot on the field. But yeah, it's gonna be very exciting once we get there. Now, if I'm not confused, this should be 2 trolls. I forgot it was actually 2 trolls. It should actually cause this fight to be rather straightforward. Oh, you're immune to stun, I forgot. Never mind. Not as straightforward, but still relatively straightforward. Let's go ahead and throw on Company Valor and hope that whoever gets targeted, that they whiff at whoever they're targeting. Yep. Thank you, Barathor. And now you, in conjunction with Hadhod, should be able to clean up relatively cleanly. And Idril can just start swinging at one of you. Wow, that really resists spirit damage. Maybe she could set up wounding strikes instead. Ooh, and Spirit Cleave, that's pretty good. Actually, Elagast, you can set up a paralyzing arrow on one of these guys, and then we only have to have one crippling effect going on at a time. Okay, Jor can set up wounding on the other one. And from there, it's only a matter of time. Now, I think paralyzing you will actually... ruin some of my progress. So we're just gonna keep... We're actually gonna flash arrow first to ruin your guys' accuracy. And Hadot can set up his own wounding strike. Because I think paralyzing one will basically instantly unparalyze the other. So... Man, Idril does not do well against trolls. Okay, and now it's just time to clean up the mess. First of all, definitely throw one of those out. And that should be the last fight before the ending section. Okay. 2 more trolls. And then it should just be the boss. And then we're set up for victory. And on to the 4th stage. I will be back here, but first I need to take a look at Hadot's skills since he got a new one. He got Spirit Cleave. Yeah, I think Rampage of Durin just for the 4-hit attack. Actually, no, let's give you a counterattack now. I think you finally earned your way towards getting a counterattack. Ooh, nice, good job, Idril. Epic scene. The Great Bridge. Gandalf waits at the only exit. The Bridge of Khazad-dûm.
This is the only way to pass through Moria.
Boromir, you actual clown. I know you die every movie, Sean Bean, but come on, man. You can't be doing all that.
Great defenses here. To approach, you must traverse towering stairs, exposed to flanking fire from stone galleries.
What a great scene to be added in the movies, by the way.
Finally, a narrow choke point to hold invaders while they march.
That arrow choke point's about to get a lot wider.
Now you shall behold me, Gondorian. Our journeys merge here. Briefly.
Yes, anyway, Idril, you can... Oh, wow, you got a lot. Holy shit. Let's go ahead and give you just some spirit, I guess. We'll work on your other stats later, but... we can switch to someone else for now. There it is. The final battle. The Balrog.
must hurry down there before the trolls reach us.
Too late. They're upon us.
All right, troll. Let's settle the score.
Sometimes it just the dialogue gets cut out. So I don't know. I just sometimes laugh at that. So we're gonna first of all cripple this troll, and then if I can, okay, I can't examine that not before that. So I'll try to cripple this troll. Okay, that works. So then Idriel can just throw some haste on, I guess, Elagast. And then she'll tap out for Barathor. What does Spirit Cleave even do? Lower spirit defense. Not terribly useful, but still pretty good. Adriel. The first thing you're actually going to do, Barathor, is you're going to throw on a Company Might, and then you can throw on Fellowship Grace after that. And Elagast, you can use a Paralyzing Shot. Because then we can focus on the other troll, the drummer. This whole thing will become a lot easier. So Company Might, we'll actually throw in a Company Valor as well, just so our attacks are more likely to hit. Because if this troll dodges one of our cripples, we could be in a little bit worse shape, all things considered. Wait, what? I thought... What? Alright, we'll, he's paralyzed, huh? Why can he do things? Anyway, Fellowship Grace, that should not be happening, but I guess this will not go as easy as we had anticipated. I want to throw on some damage over time, but I guess I won't be able to do that now. So, I guess we'll just throw on a Royal Grace. And then Barathor can start swinging. I guess I have to target you. As much as I'd like to wail on the drummer troll. Guess that's Barathor's job. First we'll lower its defense by 1. Elagast can cripple you, so we'll throw on a wound. And now, this might actually put the troll down. Definitely not, never mind. Wow. That's so little. And I can throw a wound onto you. And you go down. I just like seeing the aim shot animation. It's one of my favorite in this game, even though it's so simple. Those were weird camera angles for it, but you know, I appreciate it. Okay, water protection. I just got my achievements for the Trolls of Moria. Okay. Ooh, found the Golden Helm. Now we're going to go back and save. I feel like that's probably a good idea, you know, to say the least. We don't really need water protection at the moment. Is anyone weak to water? No? Alright, we'll ignore it. Varathor can get a shield. Reduce strength and armor, that's fine. Okay. Did anyone get anything that I'm missing? No. Throw Barathor in the front. And we're gonna go back and save, and I think there's one more chest that I can grab. But then that will be it before the final battle of Eastern Moria. And hopefully I'm able to come out on top. I think I should be able to suffice. But I will do my utmost to not let anyone down. It's going to be very annoying, especially without the use of Mortal Decay, which I'm restricting for myself. Although maybe if it starts going on too long, I'll give it to myself at the end of the fight, just because it's not that good. But we'll see. Alright, here we go. Barathor, we'll throw on a company resistance. Well, we're going to have to set some of this back up when we switch out one of our characters. Again, I already know who's getting switched out, but... Okay, yeah, throw as many of your attacks at Gandalf as possible, because Gandalf is so tanky. Okay. I don't think I need to set up Endure Flame yet. We'll try crippling it. I don't think it'll work. Okay, I was going to say, if we can, this fight just becomes trivial. So in that case, what can I do to this thing? Literally no status effects. I can maybe reduce its accuracy, which is probably what I'm going to have to go for. Or I can lower its spirit defense, which is probably actually better. Because it won't matter how much it's hitting me, really. Or I'll miss. Okay, well, unfortunately I have to land a hit, Elagos, so... Looks like you're standing for a little bit longer. And we'll set up a Fellowship Grace on with Barathor, just in case an event happens. And Gandalf, you can Bolt to the Valor. By far our highest damage move. And we're going to see just how little damage it did in a second. Yeah, that's why we have to have Fellowship Grace on as soon as possible. Okay, so let's restore action points to the party. Just that Elagos can do something useful. We will hit this time, I believe. Okay, cool. That solves a lot, actually. And we'll Shattering Strike it, just because I don't want to set up any more buffs until everyone's here, or we'll miss. Now, Spellrog is really a pain in the ass. Okay, Elagos should be fine. Okay, we can't cripple it. We can maybe wound it over time. That's probably a pretty decent bet. But we can throw up Mountain Shields once we switch Idriel in here, which was the original plan. Now I think the main idea is to throw on haste on everyone. First, Gandalf. So I'll throw on resistance again. Just to hit Idriel with it. And Gandalf can do Endure Shadow as well. Well, I'm glad I didn't drain his action points, because that would have been useless. Oof. Okay. Well, Idriel gets no ability to do anything, so she will be the one this time. I'm glad she actually gets to go first, because she has no action points to do anything with. I think we'll go with Fellowship Grace, because I think with the addition of the Endure Flame, we should be getting hit for less damage. Or I could throw a Mountain Shield. Now we'll do Endure Flame. And now we can drain him for even more of his action points. And hope he hits only a single target. Okay, that's fine. Frankly, I don't care who you hit as long as it's only with single targeting moves. Especially if you miss. Please do that more often. Okay, we've got Fellowship or Company Resistance up. We've got Fellowship Grace up. I think we gotta get some Royal Grace up. And Bolt of the Valor. So our next haste action will be on Idriel herself, because the more we get to heal, the better. Shocking, I know. And we'll throw in a Mountain Shield. And Barathor, you've done Resistance, Grace, and both Graces. We do not need Stand Fast. I think I'm going to go for Valor. Might will do more damage, but I think increasing the chance that we can dodge attacks will be better for us in the long term. Ooh, counterattack, nice job, but oh. Okay. That's fine. Look at how much health this guy has. I've hit him with multiple bolts of the Valor, which do like 5,000 or 6,000 damage, and it's nothing. He's taking cheeks damage. Alright, now we can haste up Barathor. And we'll throw on a Might now, so I've got all of our abilities stacked that we need to. All we need to do is just make sure none of them go down too early. I would like Hadhod to be able to go, because I would like to be able to do the attack which reduces spirit defense. Okay. Sure, buddy. Okay, so 2 hits roughly gets through the shields. That's good to know. Let's get some more health and action points back. That gives so much action points. Resistance, Grace, Grace, Valor, Might. Okay, so Barathor can start striking now, and we'll start with the... That's gonna miss. Oh no, it is gonna hit. But he jumps back for some reason. Endure Flame is up. I can throw in a shield on Barathor, but I think I can honestly wait to do that. I'd much rather get Spirit Cleave on there. And Cleaving Wound is off as well. So I'll have to put that back on. I think Spirit Cleave is going to be the best chance we've got, because with Bolt of the Valor doing more, and even Loudwater Fury doing more, I just think that's really the... Okay, that didn't even do more. That did less than last time, actually. Jesus. Damage ranges are wild. I don't remember if the Balrog has a limited amount of action points. If he does, I could actually run him out of action points by just draining him all out constantly with Gandalf, and then he should only be able to use his whip and sword attack on me. But since I don't know whether he has a limited amount of action points, I don't think that's a viable strategy. So we're just going to start hitting them really hard. Now that everything's been set up on everyone, for now, at any point either of my graces could fade, and then at that point I'm going to have to start setting everything else back up. So we've got a Spirit Cleave on there, so now we'll go back to putting a Wound on there. Or we'll miss. I don't even think it really does that much, but it's still just nice to have. We can throw on our own, actually, Wounding Strike. Now that everyone's hasted. Oh, come on. Maybe it's better to just Loudwater Fury with her, I mean, really. Ooh, immune. We've buffed up Hadhot so much that he's immune to fire damage, because that's not normal, I don't think. I'm actually just curious how much this does. Because this is guaranteed to hit, so that's good. Ooh, nice. That's not bad. For, you know, a minor character. And we'll check Loudwater Fury as well, which should be more. Yeah. Not too much, but, you know, more. So actually a fair amount of damage coming from every character. We should actually be pretty sweet. Both races are on. Resistance is no longer on. I'm going to throw that back on. And Endure Shadow's on. Endure Fire's on. Company Resistance is on. Grace. Valor Might. Alright, I think we're still good with everything here. Shock him with Lightning. Got him about halfway down. Also, yeah, like I said before, notice how much wider the bridge is now. Really only need action points, so we could just waste time with that. God, I keep wanting to do the motions of the characters. That's something I used to do all the time. Is I'd like run through the motions of like whatever character was like swinging their sword, I'd swing along with them. God, I was such a dorky kid. Still got everything I want from you on there. Spirit Cleave, so everything wounding is off now, yeah. Or, Barathor, I need you to not be doing that. You don't even get a spirit attack, so it's not like I have a choice. Shadow. Really the only thing I need to check with Gandalf is whether Shadow's on. Endure Shadow. Because if not, then the obvious choice is Bolt of the Valor. Just for the massive damage it does. And so anyway, now that we've trivialized this fight, how are you guys? This is definitely a hell of a lot easier at this point. Like, it's actually insane. It's insane how much this fight is just a non-issue now. It's just a matter of when. It's not a matter of if. And stuff like this isn't even like bad. It's just annoying. Okay, we'll just oh whoops. Let's go ahead and yep. That's why it's just annoying, because Gandalf can restore action points, and you know, it's just not good. Alright, Fellowship of Grace fell off, so we'll put it back on. Which means Barathor might have to set up some other moves again. Which is fine, because he wasn't hitting anything anyway. But between my 3 spellcasters, I'm doing about 10k every cycle. Although for Hadhot, I'm gonna pause real quick and put Mountain Shield back on. Just for safety. We don't really need it, but it's nice to have. God, we have so many buffs, it's insane. This is gonna do basically nothing. In fact, probably exactly nothing because of Mountain Shield. Or a dodge. Bear Authority, you need to do anything? I don't see Royal Grace. Sure. Couldn't hurt. Gandalf, Ender Shadow's still there, so Bolt of the Valor. Barathor, Shatter Strike is still on, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so... That's my volume around. Okay. See, Barathor, you really need to not be doing that. I'm tempted to bring out Elagast again, even though I know he won't even be better. And he'll die instantly. The second anything touches him. Yeah, I think at this point I just swing with everyone, because, I mean, even if one of my buffs goes off, what's going to happen to me? And this is actually one of the points where I would consider throwing out a Morgul Decay or a Perfect Mode thing, because my victory is already assured. Like, there is nothing the Balrog can do to stop me, as long as I'm actively trying to win. It'd be very lucky if it could take anyone down, but I don't think even that's happening. I'm fairly confident, actually. I might even have time for evil mode. I might be pushing it, but I'll probably just do the evil mode, as long as the cutscenes aren't longer than I remember. Thank you, Barathor, for actually hitting him. And I think you've only hit him like 5 total times. Not like 5 attacks, 5 like blows. So like Ecthelion Wrath does 3 strikes. I think he's only hit 2 of those the first time, and then 3 of those that time, and I don't think he's hit him since. Yay, the Balrog's done! And this doesn't even have dialogue, so I'll just skip it. It's just Gandalf fighting the Balrog on the way down. We know what happens. We've all seen the movies, I assume. Elagast didn't level up. Shame.
I'm still with you, my friend. I see you enter Lothlorien.
But yeah, it doesn't even have Ian McKellen speaking or anything, so there's no reason to play that, except it'll just cause copyright problems probably. So
You will not enter the heart of their kingdom. Merely a brief glimpse.
if it really matters to you, you can just watch someone else play it, honestly. Because I'm sure there's someone on YouTube who will have watched it.
While they remain in Middle Earth, they will aid those free people who prove worthy. Begin your journey now, back to the world of men. Bring with you both honor and a pure heart, for to be cleansed the White City demands it. To do this, you must gather
Yep,
artifacts of the ages.
we eventually have to work our way back to Minas Tirith, but first we have another mission.
Become our champion. Face the power of Mordor and help to turn the tide.
Yes, sir, Mr. Gandalf, sir. East Emnet Gullies, which is basically near Amonhen, but we're on our way towards the region of Rohan. New cutscene, Price of Passage. The elves will aid your fellowship as they did the fellowship.
I know who it is that you seek.
Will aid your group as they did the fellowship.
The son of Denethor has come to their realm, and we have taken his full measure. Others too visited these woods. Some have find what they sought, others know what they must do. They have left Lothlorien and journeyed south. Theirs is a long road filled with danger. You
Danger
fall behind.
indeed.
They have taken the river and passed through hostile lands to the falls of Bravos. The elves will grant you and your small company gifts to aid you in your quest. They will guard and guide
Did I
you
get
to
did I get any
Rohan's
gifts? I don't think I got any gifts. I got an
Your
Elfstone
heart
Fell
is
Shadow when I beat the
find
Balrog.
a way to continue on the path they have opened before you.
I don't think I got gifts. Alright. Oh, I definitely need more dexterity than what I have for you. And we're definitely getting to the point where Idriel's sword attacks are becoming basically worthless. I don't know who I want to have Fell Shadow. I guess Idriel would make the most sense. But at the same time, on Hadhod, various item crafting. I guess we'll throw it on Idriel. It's kind of lame, but whatever. Fire and blunt is what you have, so those are about normal, so we definitely want to keep those on. And you don't really need health so much, so we'll throw on Fell Shadow to you. And that does give us a part of a skill tree that we have to work on. But for now, we're checking everything else, just to make sure. Elven Inspiration. Increase your action pool. I think I'm going to go with Endure Shadow, though. And for this, Dispel versus Whip of the Master. I definitely want Dispel. Dispel is really powerful. Even though actually we start with Dispel, so. Dispel goes to Silence and Crippling Fast. I don't think I'm going to use Whip of the Master. Alright, let's go back and grab this chest, and then we'll save. Oop, no cloak for Elegost. Lowered dexterity by 1, but increased all the other stats. Works for me. And then we'll do evil mode, and we'll be out of here. We actually get a lot of evil mode with the completion of Eastern Moria. We get 4 battles, I think. Yes, I've already saved, so I'll quit. I'm trying to remember what all the battles are for Moria. I think I know, but yeah, 2 trolls first. That is useless in one of these battles. Probably pretty useless at least. Definitely want to get Idril down first, and she's the certified healer. Word calls. Not that scary, actually, but... just more of a time waster, really. Jeez, you're really going through your action points now. I guess it might have actually been useful for Berthold at Fellowship of Grace. But unfortunately, quite inevitable, really, that nothing will come of it. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Absolutely, feel free. Yeah. Such a wide variety of damage, too. It did like 650 and then 828. Like, that's an insane difference, right? Now we just club him to death. Like, that did almost as much as the crit did. Like, it was 100, 150 off or something. And now we go to the battle at the drums. Except we don't get a drummer, we just get an archer. Definitely renew your health. Ooh, good miss, good miss. Once again, we definitely want to get Idriel down for her ability to heal. Although, since Elagos is moving now, we'll go ahead and stun him. Now we'll use Dark Escape to make us more likely to hit. And we're really not doing that much damage. Hopefully the Flames of Odin does more. Oof. Okay, definitely the most expendable of our orcs. Except the bowman, I guess. Oh, Jesus. They're really doubling up on him. Oh, my God. Yeah, so that was something. I definitely like keeping them there, though, just so I can take hits if nothing else, so... And deal damage back. Just don't heal yourself. If you heal yourself, I'm in trouble. Okay, that's fine. Use that on yourself. Damn. Oh well. Okay, looks like Elagos is gonna be more of a problem first. Guess I'm probably could have just done a normal move, but yeah, we'll heal him up a bit. Again, the more healthy we keep our guys, the less danger we're of losing. Just normal thrust should be fine. And this should probably kill Elagos. Or not, actually. Kind of. A lot less than I thought it would do. Okay. Now this is pretty straightforward to get the win. We'll save the use of Stun Strike just in case he gets close to playing the game. He's so far behind now that it's not really... It's not going to happen. We'll do it anyway, though, just to troll. The permanent stun. Death. Alright, 2 more. Okay. Go ahead and use Battle March. Go ahead and up our speed. Then we can up our buddy's speed once we move again. Air Flurry's not too bad. Might just be harder to split up healing, but I don't know if I'll even need to heal more than once. Oof. tough miss, but we'll live with it. Definitely heal yourself. Work all, that's fine. See, I still don't know why he just does normal attacks sometimes. That's not even bad. So I'm just gonna start throwing out attacks even with the drummer. Oh, come on. It's not much, but it's honest work. And now I think just for safety, I'll go ahead and heal him up. I don't know if I'm ever in danger of losing, even with the bleeding effect of that. They're like, what, 200, 300 roughly? I think as long as I'm careful, I'll be alright. The second cleaving wound does not hurt me, I feel like. I am not bothered. Easy dub. And now the sweep. Don't even need to lose a troll. Very sustainable. This is exactly why I need to slow the drummer down, because being able to speed up himself or his ally and then just spamming healing, that's why I needed to make use of my abilities. Enter Shadow. Oh, that was a mistake. So here I'm going to show you why this battle can really go wrong if the Balrog fucks you up. Especially since they only have one way to get their action points back. Although they do get to do that immediately. But that much damage is insane. And they're not going to heal it because they're just dumb AI. Do it to yourself, please. Don't haste Gandalf. Ah, well. Alright. I like to show off every move when I do one of these battles, even though I don't need to, because we literally just watched it. But I might as well. Throw out that whip of fire. I don't know why I said it like that. He's not even doing as much as I was before. It's fine. And then the flaming sword should be enough for the win. Easy win. But yeah, this fight is brutal. And I was playing with a nerfed version because they give you a lot less health when you play as the evil team. Especially the bosses. Like, oh my gosh. Let's go back in real quick and let's equip that sword for Barathor and the Elf Stone, and then we'll be good to go. So I guess it's time to start outro time. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, as always. If you're over there in the land of YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that amazing stuff. Oh my gosh, that's so not good. Down 2 strength, down 1 spirit, down 1 speed, down 1 dex, up 5 constitution. You know what though? Why not? It's cool. Then spirit enhancement to increase spirit power damage. That is not the same as action points. Which, I mean, I could just give it this to Idril and bulldoze through everything. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. Because I feel like it. But yeah, if you're over on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that amazing stuff. If you're over on Twitch, make sure you leave a follow so you can be notified about when I go live. And if you're on either, go on over my Discord, linked below, and you'll be able to access more of my content by going over to hanging out with the rest of my community. So thank you all again for watching. I always appreciate it. And I will probably play Pokemon next, but I might pick up a card game. Either way, though, I will see you hopefully sometime soon. Bye-bye.